Senator Luján just called RFK Jr.'s entire Senate performance a failure, and what happened next left the room stunned. Let's break this down.
Senator Luján.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Secretary Kennedy, Dr. Daskalakis, who recently resigned as director of the National Center for Immunization and Respiratory Diseases, his resignation letter stated he and his team were never allowed to brief you. I'm curious who you're listening to, since it's clear you're not listening to qualified experts like Dr. Daskalakis. Can you give the committee the name of the person?
I don't consider Dr. Daskalakis.
Mr. Secretary, the question that I have for you is, can you give the committee a name of who you're getting briefed by?
I'm getting briefed by all the time by CDC.
Just a name.
Well, Dr. William Thompson's one name.
Thank you very much, sir.
Now, but I can get you a whole list of others. It's on my schedule.
Mr. Secretary, that's not a hard question. You know a lot of answers.
I'm not being evasive.
Okay, then you answered it. Let's go on. Now, you said that you're soon going to release a study claiming to reveal the cause of autism, timed unsurprisingly with the upcoming ACIP meeting to justify taking vaccines from Americans. Now, as you know, autism affects millions of children. So I guess you'd have the nation's top medical experts working on this. Mr. Kennedy, you hired a man named David Geyer to conduct this study. Is that correct?
No.
Is Mr. David Geyer working for HHS?
He's a contractor, but he's not conducting a study.
He's a contractor?
He's a contractor.
Do you know who works for you, Mr. Kennedy?
Yeah.
Do you know that Mr. Geyer is listed as a HHS on the employee directory as a senior data analyst, not a contractor?
He's a contractor. He's not an SGE.
So is your website wrong?
He's not an SGE. I don't know what.
I'm going to pull up the website for you.
He's a contractor.
If the website says he is a senior data analyst, will you at least admit to the committee
I don't
that
know
you were
if
wrong?
a contractor can be classified as a senior data analyst or not.
Is Mr. Geyer a doctor?
No.
Did you know he never went to medical school?
He's not practicing medicine.
Did you know that he got caught in Maryland and was charged for practicing medicine without a medical license?
He was charged by a medical board. He sued the medical board, and the medical board was found to have acted in actual malice and was fined $2.6 million by a judge in Maryland for doing that.
See, so you choose to know a lot when you want to know a lot. It's incredible, Mr. Kennedy.
Senator, you're ridiculous.
So here's the question I have. You brought him in to do this study. I think there's no question about it.
I told you he's not doing a study.
Is he participating in the study?
No.
Is he doing any analysis in regards to this study?
No. What he's doing is getting access to the Vaccine Safety Data Link, which is the biggest repository for vaccine information that your friend would not give us for 7 months. For
Mr.
7 months.
Secretary, let me ask you this question, just because you know the answer. What is Mr. Geyer doing?
He is the only one, because Congress ordered CDC to open up the VSD to him in 2002. He's the only outsider who's ever seen it. So because CDC will not give us, they have
Mr. Secretary, is he participating in this then?
No.
But you just said he's the only dude that knows what's going on here.
Do you want me to explain it to you, Senator, or do you just want to showboat?
I'll submit this.
You just want to showboat for your ads, or do you want to hear a real answer to your question?
Mr. Secretary, you choose to know answers to questions with some colleagues. And
I'm willing to give you the answer. I'm willing to give you the answer.
Mr. Secretary, someone should have asked you, maybe President Trump should have asked you, are you a trustworthy person? And we should have waited for an answer then. Let's move on.
I don't even know what you're talking about. You're talking gibberish.
Mr. Secretary, let me speak slowly and clearly so that you can understand me through my New Mexico accent.
And then give me a chance to answer.
Does this help? Can you understand me?
Yes.
Appreciate that. Mr. Secretary, yes or no, did you hire Mr. Geyer to do this study?
No.
Mr. Chairman, well, let me ask, maybe we'll just get a good answer here. Mr. Secretary, will you commit to sharing the protocols used for the autism study with Congress and to the public?
They're public.
Will you commit to giving it to this committee by the end of the week?
No, not because
you commit to
that's
give it-
not the way it works.
Will you
You don't
commit-
even know what you're talking about.
Mr. Secretary, will you commit to sharing the protocols for the study by the end of the month?
We already have
You
put
just said it's
out,
public.
we put out the notice of funding opportunities, and then the scientists from all over the world.
You're not understanding me. Let me
No,
speak
you're
clearly
not
again.
understanding how the world works.
Do you understand what the protocols are?
Senator-
Do you understand what they are?
The scientists who are doing the studies submit the protocol.
Okay, so you know
That's
what
not
they
coming
are.
from
Okay,
us.
so will you commit to sharing those protocols with this committee?
Well, anybody can get a hold of the protocol. It's published with the study.
Mr. Chairman, what I'd like to ask is for your commitment here. I'll send a letter to the Secretary. I'll ask for support from the leadership of this committee to ask for those protocols. If those protocols are not given to this
Anybody
committee,
can get the protocols.
Mr. Secretary, I'm not talking to you. Mr. Chairman, what I'm asking...
If the protocols are public, we can work with you to
What I'm
get
asking,
access to-
Mr. Chairman, is that if those protocols are not given to this committee, I'm asking for your agreement that we follow through with the subpoena to get them.
No, I will not agree to subpoena anything. Let's see what
But
happens.
Mr. Chairman, you'll help me get them if they're available publicly?
Yes.
I appreciate that, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Kennedy, with all the questions here today, people just want to know the truth. When
I don't think so.
Mr. Secretary, you don't think so? Thank you.
I don't think so.
I hope everyone recording that got that, because there explains the Secretary's tenure here. Look, 2 young ladies in Las Cruces, New Mexico at a town hall recently gave me this starfish pin. I was going to give it to you today, but after your questioning today, I don't think you deserve it, because what this represents is to remember that every one of us can make a difference, sir, to something as small as a starfish on a beach that maybe got washed up, you throw it back in the ocean. You might not save them all, but you can save one. I'm sorry that you're not worthy of this nice little pin, sir, as a nice reminder. I'm going to pray for you, Secretary Kennedy. I hope we do better. I want you to do better. But today was a failure for you, man. I yield back.
This Senate exchange between Senator Ben Ray Luján and RFK Jr. was one of the most intense and revealing moments we've seen in a while, and it wasn't just heated, it was deeply telling. What we just witnessed was a lawmaker relentlessly pressing RFK Jr. for clarity, facts, and accountability regarding his claims about vaccine safety studies, contractors, and protocols, and refusing to let him wiggle out with vague answers. Let's break down why this matters. At the heart of this tense back and forth was one key issue: trust. Senator Luján repeatedly questioned whether RFK Jr. was being transparent about who was involved in a key vaccine safety study, specifically a contractor named David Geyer. When asked simple yes or no questions, RFK Jr. danced around the answers, insisting Dyer was just a contractor and not directly conducting a study. But here's the thing, this isn't just about one man or one contractor. It's about public confidence in the data that drives health policy. When the public hears conflicting information, like someone listed as a senior data analyst being dismissed as just a contractor, it raises doubts. And doubts about data can erode trust in public health decisions, which we saw play out massively during COVID. Senator Luján pushed even harder, drilling into whether protocols for studies would be shared publicly and transparently with Congress. When he didn't get a firm commitment, he went as far as suggesting a subpoena could be issued if necessary. That is no small threat. Subpoenas signal that Congress is ready to compel answers under penalty of law. And then came perhaps the most human and symbolic moment of the entire exchange. Senator Luján mentioning that he had brought a starfish pin given to him by young girls from New Mexico, which represents the power of making a difference, one small step at a time. But instead of presenting it to RFK Jr., he told him he didn't think he deserved it, calling this hearing a failure and pledging to pray for him to do better. That ending wasn't just dramatic, it was powerful political theater with a message. When you come before Congress, your answers matter because the lives and trust of millions are at stake. This moment should remind all of us, regardless of where we stand politically, that public health policy isn't just about numbers and studies. It's about accountability, transparency, and trust. When those things break down, people lose faith in institutions. And when that happens, it becomes harder to respond to crises, whether it's pandemics, drug epidemics, or anything else. So the big takeaway here is this. If our leaders want to rebuild trust, they have to be willing to give straight answers to tough questions, even when it's uncomfortable. Because at the end of the day, this is about more than politics. It's about people's lives. What do you think? Was Senator Luján right to call this performance a failure, or was RFK Jr. being unfairly grilled? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it. And if you want more honest breakdowns of these tense political moments, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss one.